According to reports coming from Romania, the Tate brothers, Andrew and Tristan, have left Romania.
The reality is no, Florida is not a place where you're welcome.
Trashy, fake masculine, and fake conservatives Andrew and Tristan Tate are coming to America, to Florida, from Romania to avoid their women trafficking and our charges. Here's the video.
From Siobhan Robbins in a few moments. According to reports coming from Romania, the Tate brothers, Andrew and Tristan, have left Romania. It comes after the Donald Trump administration leaned on Romania to relax restrictions on Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan. It was claimed that Mr. Trump's special envoy, who admits supporting the Tate brothers, personally intervened after American officials requested their passport be returned.
These are remain in Romania is the principle I want to say. Remain in Romania. Trump, who's trying to relax restrictions on bringing them home. They were born in D.C., by the way. His father was a chess champion, Emery Tate, and his wife is English. So her being English, I think they're anchor babies, and there's no anchor babies. Send them back. They're opening up their prisons and sending their very worst. So these are the very worst, and I've seen videos of them abusing women.
They didn't teach you in self-defense? Here's a little move. When I grab you by your neck and you start annoying me trying to resist, and I just... and then I grab you by your neck again.
I guarantee I changed the way you look at sex forever. You're going to be crying. I won't cry. I bet you cry. You're saying I wouldn't cry. You're challenging me to a fight. You're saying I can't hurt you.
So they need to stay out of the country. They should not be here. We're going to have Ron DeSantis weigh in just a second.
They have been released from house arrest, but had not been allowed to leave the country until, according to reports today.
Okay, so they had house arrest and now we're inviting them back into the country. How is this making America great again? I'm an influencer. I'm a news influencer of some kind, and they're influencers, and they're coming over here and they're taking our jobs. So they should stay in Romania. They only went over there because they thought they could get away with the kind of awful behavior, anti-woman, anti-family, anti-masculine, fake masculine behavior.
The judges decided I could leave Romania. Now I'm free to do a tour around the world, a daddy tour. Crypto is mine. The world is mine.
These guys are frauds. These guys do not belong in the conservative movement. They're very influential among our American male youth because they exhibit some kind of weird, fake machismo that I don't approve of at all.
Stadiums and Kernan's eggs and bitches and private jetters and long johns.
This is cosplay. They cosplay like they're men. It's all fake.
We'll get more from Siobhan Robbins in a few moments.
Let's get to Ron DeSantis, because they're going to land in Florida, and now it's up to him and Pam Bondi to turn these people around.
Andrew, can you sign, please? Andrew, can you sign? Andrew, can you sign?
Here's Ron DeSantis.
Is he welcome here? What the state do? Send him back to Romania or whatever?
Well, we have no involvement in that. I read about it through the media. Clearly, the federal government has jurisdiction, whether they want to rebuff his entry into the United States, and I have confidence that whether it's Pam Bondi or Kristi Noem, that they will be looking at that. I do know our Attorney General, James Uthmeyer, is looking at what state hooks and jurisdiction we may have to.
Yeah, you should have a right to this is states' rights, Florida rights. You should not have to accept these two terrible people into the country, into the great state of Florida. And Pam Bondi and Kristi Noem need to look into this and make sure that we're secure, because these guys are criminals. They're avoiding the law. They're avoiding being prosecuted for what is on video, for what they've done. This has no place in America. This has no place in MAGA. This has no place in Florida.
Be able to deal with this, but the reality is no, Florida is not a place where you're welcome with that type of conduct in the air. And I don't know how it came to this. We were not involved. We were not notified. I found out through the media that this was something that was happening.
Okay, get them out. If you're for kicking Andrew Tate out, get them out. We don't need these people here causing their kind of trouble, being a bad example to our young men. Remain in Romania. You guys, thought it was a real good idea to go over there and set up your big mansion and your big luxury, braggadocious lifestyle. Look at my car. Look how much money I make. And then when Romania brings the hammer down, they're going, oh, we'll go back to America. No, you don't get to come back to America. The same thing for Andrew Snowden. The people that bail on our system of government and say, we don't believe in America, we don't believe in it. I'm actually sympathetic. I'm fine with going to another country if you think America's giving you a bad gig. But don't come crawling back when then you fall under their laws that you've gone to support. You left this country, you left your charter, you backstabbed America, fine. And now when the law comes after you over there, you come back over here and ask for mercy after committing multiple crimes, showing that you do not belong in the company of gentlemen and the company of real men and the company of real families here in America. You guys can stay over there. I don't want you here. I'm Doug, in exile.